We currently live in an economy where skills acquisition has taken over the market. Our parents, trained us. We were supposed to be employees. We were supposed to go to school and then pick up a career working for an organization, being an employee to somebody. But today, all of that is changing because there are probably less jobs in the market right now, and people are looking for people who can work from the comfort of their homes, or maybe entrepreneurship, so that they can generate their own money themselves. We have a lot of tons of graduates graduating from the universities every year. We have a lot of private schools and a lot of public universities. Now, I don't think we have the jobs, to cater for these tons of graduates. And so the onus lies on you to upskill, to learn something that the walls of the university will not teach you. So you have to look at how to constantly develop yourself. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ada and I'm excited to be with you today. Today I'm going to be sharing what has taken over, our economy today, what the market is saying, what people are actually looking for. Gone are those days, as a young girl, when we get into school, our parents do all they can to ensure that we acquire the basic education and also get a tertiary education. So we go to school, get to the university, and then get a job and then move on. When I was a teenager growing up, we had this neighbor who was a seamstress. So we have two of them. They are seamstresses. We take clothes to them and they make beautiful dresses for us. No, but then I used to see people who are apprentices to those women. I see them as maybe low class, maybe they are dull academically. That's why they went into fashion. That's why they are just trying to look for a handwork to survive and to sustain themselves. If I was wise then, if I knew what I knew years later, I would have probably, learned that skill. In short, I'm so full of regret because it would have cost us little or nothing. We're neighbors. We're neighbors to those people. Even if they were going to collect money for learning that skill, it wasn't going to be so much because we had a good relationship. But I kept looking down on people who were learning those skills and I never bothered. I was just focusing on education. I'll come home, look for jobs to do, to get money to sustain myself in school. That is one mistake I'm just advising youths out there not to make. If you're in a school, you are going to school, don't just put all your eggs in one basket. You never can tell the skills that will pay your job. You never can tell what you may need to do in future after graduate. Of course, education is very important because if you are a fashion designer, you're an interior decorator, when you have that level of education, you do the job better than the next person who does not have it. So education is very important, don't get me wrong. But there are skills you have to learn. Any spare time you have, use it to pick up something. We had a lot of strike actions during my school days. We'll be at home for close to a year doing nothing. Rather than learn a skill, I was busy looking for work to do to earn money. I worked in a factory. They were paying me stipends. I felt I was making money. I would go out, look for jobs to do because that was the, in quote, acceptable work, to do, not to be learning hairdressing, for instance, or learning tailoring and all of that. But if I can turn back the hands of time to that youthful time, I will do all of those things that I didn't do. Now, number two skill, another skill we can pick up is photography. Photography, is even currently taught in tertiary institutions. Is a skill that could bring you a whole lot of opportunities, a whole lot of privileges. Like I said before, when a normal person does something, and because you have some acquisition, you have some level of education, you do it better. You bring creativity to what you're doing. You bring innovation to what you're doing. And you get, the big contract, in quotes, because you're doing what you're doing excellently well. The market is big, the market is large. There are lots of people who may be doing whatever it is that we're doing. But how are we doing ours? That is what will make us stand out in the marketplace. So you can embrace photography. Look at what you're passionate about. For you to be able to choose a skill to delve into, what are you passionate about? What do you do seamlessly and easily? What do you love doing? What do you enjoy doing? You can just start from there, and then you'll be able to grow into what you will now probably be able to monetize and make some money out of. So right now, education is important, like I said, don't get me wrong, but then acquire some skills along the way. Acquire some skills along the way. Show up there. Let your presence be seen. Thank God for it. During my time, social media was not common. There was nothing, the world was not this global village as it is now, but now there's internet, there's power in internet. A lot of things happen over the internet. People get clients from all over the world for whatever they are good at. So let's just maximize the use of this internet and use it for our good. There's nothing you want to learn that is not on the internet today. You want to learn anything, you want to acquire any skill, you will get it on the internet. Now there are lots of people on the internet, lots of traffic on the internet, a lot of things going on the internet. So it depends on what you do with your time. What are you using your time doing? Do you go to the internet and waste your data? Is that what you do with your time? Of course you have to watch, but your reason for watching should be defined. You're watching to be educated, you're watching to be enlightened, you're watching to be a better person, not all the time, morning till evening. You can't even account for what you have spent your day doing. Discipline is also important. In this world that we are living in, you have to be disciplined to be able to achieve your goals. You have to map out your plans, map out a list. Oh, I must achieve this. Set goals for yourself. Write them down. When you write these things down, they are there to guide you, they are there to lead you, they are there to direct you, so that when you are not aligning to that goal, you have to fall back right on track. And another thing that I would like to say is that the importance of God in all of this it cannot be overemphasized. God is the author and the finisher of our faith. He knows the end of the thing from the beginning. I can't begin to tell you how many things I have committed to the hands of God, and He has come through for me. He has never disappointed me for one day. He's there. He answers. He hears. If you run to Him, asking Him for help, He will help you. So if you're doing anything, commit it into the hands of God. Let Him direct your path. The Bible says in Proverbs, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him and He will direct your path. You probably don't know what to do. You don't know what to follow. Just trust God and He will lead you. He will direct you. He will not fail. So that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just want you to please subscribe, like, and share. Let this touch someone. God bless you. Bye.